was a normal pregnancy.
When did you start realizing that he had some issues?
One of my family members was up visiting. She works with special needs children in Texas. So when she came to visit, she saw this, and she told us and kind of gave us a few phone numbers to call. Our reaction to the issue was, let's find out what it is, and let's do what we can do to make it work.
And if there's nothing there, that's great. And if there's something, at least we caught it early.
Okay, talk about what he has.
He has what's called bilateral parasylvian syndrome, which is extra tissue in the middle of the brain. When he's being developed, everything is supposed to grow together, the skull, the tissue, and everything, and the tissue didn't move. So the brain had to move itself around this tissue, which is now, and it pushed on some of his sensories. His particular one is his oral sensory, which is his speech, his language, control of his tongue, chewing, swallowing. And then also it mimics cerebral palsy with low muscle tone on his right side. So, he stumbles a lot. The medical doesn't specifically say what he has. So there is no guidelines of what they have to follow through with.
So you needed some help. How did you learn about Meeting Street?
We were doing after school physical therapy services here. And then we found out that he can go to school here afterwards.
Then, of course, when he turned 3, we had to transition him to the school district.
And he just started not like going to school.
Yes.
He hated school, didn't he?
Yeah, but it just seemed like either he was pushed to the side or, quiet kid, we don't have to worry about that. And then, you find out he's in an inappropriate classroom.
If you talk to any family or any child, they all have their own why they love Meeting Street. But I think the topic that keeps coming up all the time is the inclusive program that they have here. And I know that was really big for Dillon, right?
Yes.
Yes.
He loves school now. He loves
Dillon
school.
started here, not even 2 years. His first 3 months here, like he can read. He can write his name.
He's not different anymore at Meeting Street. Everybody's the same, isn't it?
Yes.
That's important, isn't it?
That it is very important.
He's motivated by his classmates as well as his teachers. He's not that kid in the corner. He's asked to do what every other kid is doing, which is great because it gives him the thrive to learn. He's not different. Everybody here seems generally happy. They're here to help. They're here to be with the kids. It's a great atmosphere, and I think the kids pick up on that.
I love working here for the collaborative environment. I love the way inclusion is acted out here at Meeting Street. I think having 2 teachers in a room with the kids and kids of all ability just makes it an incredible place to collaborate on a daily basis.
Talking to Dillon's parents, they said inclusion was a big part of his success so far.
Absolutely.
That's not just with Dillon, but I think with any student.
With any student here, collaboration, you can get, when they watch their peers perform and act and learn in all different ways, it helps them learn in different environments also.
Richard and Joy both said that if Dillon didn't come to Meeting Street, they don't know where he would be. You've seen him in the classroom. What kind of strides has he made?
He's an incredible learner. He uses his iPad for most of his communication needs, but he's also, recently we have a man come in and do sign language with us each week, and Dillon is picking up those signs, so it's great to see him communicate in so many different ways. But just his friends, he thrives with the kids in the class. At recess, you'll find him playing football out in the football field with his friends, or you'll find him dancing with some kids in the corner. He's such a friendly, wonderful, kind student.
So somebody watching this at home are going to say, how in the world is he playing football and doing all these things? He goes to Meeting Street.
He just can. He just does. Because no one's ever told him he couldn't. It's an incredible thing to watch students know that they can always do something. No one ever puts boundaries on them. They can do whatever they want. And the peers help. So the peers will know they have this intrinsic ability just to help when they need help and stand back when they need to stand back. And you just watch the students thrive.
And those students are learning a lot more than reading and math when they're in those classes,
yes.
right?
Everything from social skills. They watch how to act appropriately, how to behave appropriately, how to speak appropriately, but reading, math, science, social studies, anything you could think of, they do. I love it here. I love the environment. I love the people. I love the nature of what Meeting Street brings to our community. It just is a wonderful place to work. Everyone's happy and everyone works together, and we all have this common goal of helping students. There's no limit at Meeting Street. Whatever we can, you push the students to get everything that you possibly can out of them, whether they're a peer model or they're one of our friends. You push, and no one ever fails to deliver.
Why do you love this place?
First and foremost, because Dillon does. Second of all is the teachers, the staff, the education, what the facility offers. Like I said, the swimming, the gross motor, the occupational therapy, everything you need is in one location. The therapeutic part, the educational part, the kids, they don't look at anybody differently, they don't treat anybody differently, and it really is an amazing place.